We are going to try to jund all of them out tonight with a couple of decks, hopefully, but definitely this one. This is a sneaky Finn the Fangbearer deck, but let's not talk about that yet. It's actually a Nibelheim Aflame deck, you see. This is a 4-mana sorcery with flashback for 7 mana. Choose a creature you control. It deals damage equal to its power to every other creature if the spell was cast from a graveyard. Sounds like I'm saying graveyard backwards. If the spell was cast from a yard, discard your hand and draw 4 cards. That's a pretty wacky mode, by the way. Draw 4 cards. Crazy. But just as a 4-mana sweeper, it could be fine. It could be alright, but I think you want to try to actually supercharge this card if you're going to play it. And we can do that with Deathtouch Boys. We can do it with Lifelink Boys too, and I guess we have one of those in Carsey Revenant. It does all those things, so we're just going to play 4 of that and try to go turn 3 Revenant, turn 4 Nibelheim Aflame. Do I win the game mono red? See if that works. But we've also got Glissa Sunslayer. She's got the Deathtouch. She's very good. Unstoppable Slasher. There's a fun thing here where we go turn 3 Slasher, turn 4 Nibelheim Aflame, get in with the Slasher. That could be really cute. Preacher of the Schism also has Deathtouch. You may have noticed. We need a lot of good 3s in this deck, and that's a lot. It's 12. That's kind of a lot of 3s, but we're trying to go 3-drop into Nibelheim Aflame all the time. So I want a decent 3-drop every game. It's also Sheldred because it's got Deathtouch. Just play it, man. But Finn the Fangbearer's in here because we have all these Deathtouch guys. You might as well sneak in a copy of the boy, and then Tiny Bones is our final Deathtouch creature because it's good. It's good. Really good Deathtouch guy. And then we've got the standard, you're playing Swamps. Well, then you want 4 copies of Go for the Throat, 4 copies of Duress, and 4 copies of Cut Down. Let's see if it'll do it. This mana base is probably terrible. I'll be disappointed if this doesn't work because it looks so good. Nah, no, it's going to be bad. I'm just going to let you know right now. This deck's not going to be great. So 2 Nibelheim Aflame and no red mana, but I have a Duress and an Unstoppable Slasher, so I'm going for it. It's probably a really bad idea. Let's Duress them turn 1, see what we're up against. Quartz! It's our opponent's name. Felonious Rage. Heartfire's coming down turn 1, or Monastery Swiftspear, and then Slick Shot Show Off. So we're in a bit of trouble if we don't draw our removal. We also need red sources, so it's going to be a problem. Either way. Bang! We go to 19 off the Swifty. There's a Black Cleave Cliffs. That's a red source at least. Go ahead, opponent. Yeah, Arena. Just let them know I don't have anything. Thanks. Swifty and nothing else this turn. You're going to Heartfire, maybe? No, you're going to Plot. Okay. There's a Court down. I like to court things down. That's good. I guess I'll play the Slasher. I'll do that. I like blocking. Maybe we'll get a red source next turn and it'll all be worth it. Here comes Hero. I need a hero. Monastery Swifty. Yes. Yes. Jack Nicholson meme. Shaking my head. Yes. You didn't play anything else, cousin. You didn't play anything else. Let's Finn the Fangbearer. Then you just block, right? Just block with Heartfire Hero, and that's it. I'm trying for it. I mean, I had to block with something. It's removal. That's removal, kid. Oh, are you? They're double blocking. That doesn't even kill it. Okay, some sort of trick, perhaps? Is that what's going on here? Oops, perhaps? Is that a giant oops? Sorry. I guess we're in bronze, man. Huh. The benefits of bronze. Here comes a from hand Slick Shot Show Off. You gonna play another one, kiddo? They're being very conservative, huh? I don't know what that card in your hand is. So I'm going to give you a chance to play it. No, we just go to 16. Sexy. That's good news. All right. We get a Preacher of the Schism. Where is that red source, honey? Honey doll. Where is it? Come on, Preacher. Come on down, son. I could just kill the Swifty. Get in for $1 billion, Are they just going to kill us with a Slick Shot Show Off? It's possible. Let's bang in and see if they have something they want to do here. Block. Nothing? Okay. I'm confused. I'm so confused. Okay. Well. Yeah, just scoop, buddy. I don't know what all that was about. I feel like that was a weird one. It's ever since the double block thing, I've been like, oh. What's up, Kevin with a D? It's really funny. Every time, when I was younger especially, like, every time I introduce myself, people are like, okay, what's up, Kevin? It's like, it's not what I said. But I never said that. My name is Devin. My name is Glenn. We're up against coronavirus here. It's not the other thing. They get a Carsey Revenant. What are you doing, Arena? Like, we're only playing against ourselves. I against I. Flesh of my flesh and mind of my mind. Two of a kind, but one will survive. That's a Most Def song, everybody. Look at what you're doing. Look at what you're doing. Ah, it sounds like a lot of fun. That sounds like a lot of fun. Crap. That's going to be really good. All right. We have Gopher. We might be able to put something together here. They don't really have, like, a removal spell. And I bet their deck doesn't have too many. So, like, maybe we can actually get the Nibelheim Aflame. Aflame. You know? Could be. Oh, you're playing a Midgar in your deck. That's cool. Get a Rebel Belt Maverick in their hand. So they are Millen. They are Macmillan and wife over there. That's a reference nobody gets. Here comes Preacher of the Schism. I'm so old. You guys know about Mork and Mindy? That's how I sound sometimes. I remember when Saturday Night Live was good. Only barely. Here comes a second copy of Overlord. They're looking to get a big man on the table right now. They're trying to eat. And eat they will. It's going to be pretty serious here in a second. Rebel Belt. Alright, that's good news. That's good news, ladies and gentlemen. I wanted them to do this. Like, oh, next turn I'll play all the giant men. Here, oh, a diamond weapon in the yard. That's gross. We draw land. Why are we drawing all them lands? Why were you dancing with all those lands? Let's double up on Preacher triggers here. We draw land. Wow. Wow. All right, so they block with Rebel Belt like you do in this situation. We drew another land. That's great. 4, 5, 6, 7 out of 11. We've only drawn 4 actual cards. That's crazy. All right, well, we get to drop a land here. That's cool. Basic forest. Who needs them? Can't live with them. Can't live without them. All right, so you're going to play more huge dudes? Yeah, Hollow Marauder. You just keep drawing cards. I have to not care. I have to not care, dude. All right, we've got our 2 red sources. Yes. Yeah, I'm going to drop the Monwar Waste. I'll take a basic here. And then a Swarm. All right, well, we get to do the thing once, but they also drew, like, 2 cards. So I don't know how good the thing is. I really don't. All right, our turn. Get a cut down. A little bit useless. Only slightly useless. Let's Nibelheim Aflame. Target a guy we control. It's Preacher the Schism. Bing bang. We did it. We did the thing tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get a little guy on the table. He's just a little guy. Let's pass the turn so they can play like 5 more of those dudes. Oh, man. Well, we're only a couple of turns away from being able to do it again. Here's an Overlord. It's a 2-mana Overlord, though. That's good news. That's very good news. They got a Huskburster and a Marauder out of it, though. That's bad news. Yeah, Hollow Marauder. Coming down. He's a big boy. Good. Well, let's drop the cut down. It's kind of useless anyway, but again, you know, they get to maybe play another thing. They get to draw a card here. So the sweeper hasn't been as good as I wanted it to be. I got a guy impending on 1 and a guy impending on 2. That's stupid. Alright, Unstoppable Slasher is fine here, I think. Yeah, I'll get in with Preach. I want to draw the card. Land, that's fine. Land is good. We need untap land next turn. They do take the block with the Marauder. Good. Should I? I probably should have before, anyway. Yeah, I'll go for the Marauder. I want to keep out this Preacher for now. For now. Because I don't think I'm casting Nibelheim Aflame next turn unless things go really, really, really wrong. But I do like having Slasher out as kind of a contingency. Just in case we lose the Preacher. Or the Slasher, for that matter. Yeah, overwhelming response. That exiles the Slasher. That's... Guess I'm glad we played it. Alright, what this turn? Town Greeter. Not too much of a threat. You're gonna mill yourself out of it? You have 25 cards left. Overwhelming response. It sucks. It sucks. That sucks. That sucks. It sucks. They have 4 removal spells in their deck and they've drawn 2, but I guess they are halfway through their deck. That said, you'd think they would have milled more of them. There's still 1 in their deck. They could still draw 1. That's 3 copies in their yard. Unless they just hit the 4th one. No, I don't think so. Oh, and it's a land. Oh, God, that sucks. That's painful. That's so painful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That sucks, dude. Well, let's draw 4 cards. They will take out 2 of their guys. Carsey Revenant Preacher. We can double up on those. That's not bad. But they can just Carsey Revenant the Overlord here. Which I think is probably the play. Do we like have to draw Go for the Throat? Yeah, that's what they do. This is a good game here. I'm gonna invert life totals. Hollow Marauder. Oh god, that's nasty. That's nasty. Yep. Marauder comes down. Ugh. Well, we can draw a Nibelheim Aflame here, but we don't. We draw... Of course we don't. We draw Duress. We're not 100% cooked. Let's Duress them. We don't have a lot of non-creatures, yeah. Rubble Belt, a Gnawing Vermin, and a land, so... That Overwhelming Remorse is still in there somewhere, isn't it? Yep, if you play 4 copies, you've still got one. Let's Preacher. Let's Revenant. And we can really only block with 1 guy this turn. To be honest. Up the Beanstalk is the draw. They have another shot at Remorse here. I got a pretty good chance of drawing it too. 1 in 14 there. It's a land. Come on, Nibelheim Aflame. Come on, Nibelheim Aflame. We can stay in this game. We really can if it's a Nibelheim Aflame. They mill a bunch. I mean, that's gonna be a problem if they keep doing it. What'd you get? A Hollow Marauder? You jerk. Okay. They have 5 cards left. So let's block one of these Overlords. Take 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and go to 6. Ugh. That's close. It's very close. Hollow Marauder. Oh, they draw 2, 3 off of that? Yeah, so... Gonna go down to like 2 cards left. But if we don't draw, like, basically exactly Nibelheim Aflame, we'll lose the game. So... Well, not necessarily. Well, we'll have lifelink on the Preacher. And flying, so we'll take 8 on this board. There's a chance. I don't know, man. They'll draw the Remorse if they haven't already. There's the 4th one. Let's go. Okay. There we go. So they're down to 2 cards remaining in their library. And they cannot remove the Preacher. Likely, they can't remove the Preacher. 2 counters on Marauder, that's gross. And we draw Finn the Fangbearer, which isn't amazing, but, you know, I'll take it. You know, I'll just make a lifelink guy. That's not good enough. Alright, yeah. Lifelink on the Preacher for maximum, you know, life gained here. No attacks. Make him do it. They could always not attack with Overlord here. which would be like amazing. It'd be so great. All right, we are 1/3 of the way into our library, and we have drawn 1 Nibelheim Aflame, so a little bit of luck would really go a long way here. Here come the boys. Let's hear it for the boys. They attacked with Overlord. That's wacky, dude. You didn't have to do that. You didn't have to do that at all. Is there something you can get back that, like, matters? There might be. Oh, no. I guess maybe they're taking, like, a real close look at it. I don't think there's really much. Souls of the Lost. That's cute. Are we gonna get roped? Are they bringing the rope out, dude? Yeah, I mean, they really can't do anything. If they try to play a large creature, they draw off up the beanstalk and lose the game. So, they get back Diamond Weapon. There's the rope. You're in the middle of your attack step. So, what's holding here? Maybe it's Rebel Belt. Ooh, does Rebel Belt actually... Is that gonna, like, kill us? It might kill us. Can you only do it at sorcery speed? Yeah, you can only do it at sorcery speed. 7, 8, 9. So we take 9, but we gain 2 life link. Oh no. We're at 0. Life link. Let's go. Can you kill us? Or like can you put a card on top of your library? That'd be sick. I would clap if they did that. Like Felden's Cane. That would be amazing. Nah, they're gonna go out on their own terms and beans themselves to death here. So good game. Boy, I wish I'd have drawn the Nibelheim Aflame at any point in that. like 3 turns that we needed to draw it for it to be really, really good. But I guess we didn't have to. Opponent just their deck does it for us. But that is a dangerous one to play. That is a dangerous deck to play, dude. No black mana for a turn 1 duress. That's gross. Or an Ashnod? I think I might mull. Well, no, I'm keeping it. I'm keeping it. I'll just go Commercial District into Verge next turn, and we'll kind of like make a call. There's a Blackleaf Cliffs. Sure. Love the videos. Figured I'd sub. Haha, you deserve it. You deserve it, Shafe. Well, actually, no one deserves to be subbed to me. I'm awful. I appreciate you thinking so and saying nice things to me. That's really nice. Blackleaf Cliffs into Let's Duress them, dude. They played Sleight of Hand. We got to get the cutter out of their hand. You know what I'm saying? There it is, dude. They got 1. Let's go. All right, so they still get to stock up in a couple of turns. Be nice to do something about that, but that is what we want to do right there. That is absolutely what we want to do. So they Sleight of Hand before playing a land drop. That's neato burrito. Here comes a Shivan Reef. You got a 17 to Chaser's Talent. All right. We get an Unstoppable Slasher. That's nice. You think they'll bargain? You think they'll bargain towards the tower? They'll like maybe sack the Chaser's Talent or the Otter. If that's the case, I think we need to play Unstoppable Slasher. We could also just murk this Otter and play the Ashnod, but I like Slasher here. I also tapped out, so they can't like kill it right now, like on our turn. I think that matters. You gonna stock up, but everybody likes to stock up. Come on. Nah, they gotta kill the Slasher. You gonna torch it? You gonna torch that bad boy? If anything, I should have played the Glissa, maybe? Is that a mistake? I should have played the Glissa and let them exile that. And then try to find, you know, like make them have another exile removal spell for the Unstoppable Slasher. We draw a cut down. A weed drawer cut down. I don't know what I'm doing over here. So Ashnod into Glissa. I'm not really that worried about the Toke over there. Bing bang. Got some Deathtouch boys now. Got some Deathtouch boys, son. Down here in silver, which Core Steel Cutter deck. What you think you're doing with that thing, boy? We don't take kindly to cutter decks down here in silver. They stock up. They're going to find their cutter number 2. We'd probably die to cutter number 2 if I had to guess. You know. I don't know. Is this just enchantment? Yeah, destroy target enchantment. That's what I thought. Alright, well, let's cut down the Otter there. You, Otter, no, and get on in. Get on in with them boys. All right, here comes here comes Glissa. I have too much fun usually. Sack another creature. No. Dang, Ash. You want so much. All right, let's draw a card and lose a life. That's pretty good. I hear that's good. That's a land. All right. We probably could use lands eventually. But I won't play it. Dummy. Dumb cough. That just makes them think there's more cards in our hand than there really are. There you go. They sleight of hand. They've played a bunch of those this game. That probably means they don't have the cutter, because like you want to cutter into a second spell. Storm Chaser's Talon, huh? Storm Chaser's Talon, huh? You guys think they'll burn 2 spells from their hand if I... Ooh, it's another Chaser's Talent. I'm going to try to kill this otter. Yeah, we did it. Alright. Sick. We have 2 talents, though. Which I think is 3 overall this game. Here comes second land drop. We get to go for the throw. Just all the removal, bro. All of it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to hit that otter with some removal so we can get in with our boys. I want to draw cards. I like drawing cards. You know, I could also blow up this Storm Chaser's tower. Like one of these Storm Chasers. Oh, they torched the tower. Why are you torching the tower? Here goes Glissa. That's pretty dumb. I don't like that at all. Storm Chasers is actually decent in this matchup because they can just keep getting, you know, their torches back. And torch chills like all of our guys. Oh my god, it's a Vivi. Oh my god. Well, let's try to kill you. Gotta kill you, my guy. What's that last card in your hand? Nothing. You got nothing. You're gonna die to this Ashnod. We draw a land. We've been pretty good at that tonight. I'm gonna keep it in our hand. But we sure do draw lands. We, don't we? That's 6 out of 14. I guess that's better than we usually do. Hell. All we've drawn is removal. 2 cut down, 2 gophers. That means we won't draw anymore. Sleight of hand number 8 from the opponent. In this game, we draw another land. Land number 12 from us. Cool. All right, let's get in with Ashnod. They're at 7. I mean, they have to do something, but they can just like upgrade the Storm Chasers and get back a thing, you know. They're gonna upgrade Storm Chasers too. Like, how bad are the cards in your hand that you're doing that though? They get back a stock up. That's gross. That's exactly what you do. That is the expected thing to do. Showing no respect to Ashnod, like, whatsoever. But why would you know? Land drop. Flim flop. Bottomless pool the Ashnod back to our hand. Nice. Every one or more creatures you control to combat damage to a player, draw a card when you unlock. That's pretty gross. Let's play the Ashnod and just kind of like hang out with this Nibelheim Aflame, I guess. This is going to be a weird one. But I don't know. I think they end up just like trouncing us here. Yeah, here comes Corey Steele. Yep. This town ain't big enough. Storm Chasers goes back to their hand, as does Ashnod. Here comes a Storm Chasers talent. Monk prowesses. This is what the deck does, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Standard. Ouch. Ouch. Alright, so we go to 14. We draw a land. In case you were, you know, wondering. We, of course, draw but a land. Here comes Ashnod. Let's just try to Nibelheim Aflame. Let's just do it. See what happens. See if they have removal. Do you? Is the final card in your hand removal? It is, of course, removal. It is a bounce spell. So, excellent stuff. Alright, so let's, yikes. Now they're in the loop. Oh, they're in the loop now. Yeah, good game. Nice. We'll give them a nice for the good game there. Thanks, buddy. You're so cool. You're so cool. It was a fun game up until then, honestly. I hate this loop, but if you can't tell, I absolutely loathe that this is a potential thing that you can do. Yeah, they're not even going to screw around. They're just going to go ahead and do it. Yep. Yep, this town ain't big enough. Cool. It's just like, have you... No, they haven't screwed themselves. No, they have. They only have red mana open. Huh. Well, interesting. Do we have enough to do that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, we do not. That would be too cool if we did. Well, you only have red mana open, so... Lego. We draw 4. 2 of them were lands. Just because, you know. And there's a land on top. Nice. Alright, so they kind of screwed that up a little bit, but, I mean, they're still fine. They're fine. This should really not say that. Like, this should really, really not say that. It should say, like how are these cards, like, printed one set away from each other? It's insane. Like, this should say, like, exile a spell from your yard and you can play it, or, like, something like that, you know? It's just wild how these two cards work. But we're in the loop, and, like, we're not dead. Which is saying something. It's kind of crazy that's happening right now. We are at 4. Opponent has no cards. But that's okay, because we have no hope. Here comes Sheldred. Here comes Karsi Revenant. And we can Karsi Revenant our Sheldred. None of it matters. Whatsoever. They are at 2, though, which is kind of neat. That's fun that they're at 2. How? They've good gamed us, and we just win. We drew another land, by the way, and we just win. How? Did you give us some sort of reprieve here? Did you give us some sort of reprieve? Yeah, block with both would have been more lifelink. That is true. That is true. You got to maximize. You got to optimize. How did we... How? They have enough mana to Storm Chasers and, like, Torch or this town, like, every turn. How did they screw that up? Did they... There's no way you would do that on purpose in ranked. They had to have screwed that up somehow. Like, you just autopilot that, right? Like, am I missing something? They had enough mana to do it, too. Like, there's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8... 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so they have enough mana to do this twice a turn and cast this town ain't big enough twice. They have exactly enough mana for that. So what exactly happened, I guess? Yeah, he did already upgrade. Well, yeah, he already upgraded the talents, but they come back to your hand. When you cast this town ain't big enough, they go back to your hand and you cast them again and you get the second level over again, and that's the loop. That's the loop. They were at 2 eventually. They had to get caught. The final 2 damage. Yeah, you gain all that. Yeah, I mean, yeah. They didn't choose to bounce it. Yeah. I guess they bounced other stuff. I feel like they had that one in the bag, dude. All right. Well, let's get another one. All right. Well, opponent goes first here against Kibo, 3461. We got some removal. No red sources. I still haven't, like, fixed that. But the last few games we've been able to play Nibelheim Aflame, and it's been no problem. Restless Cottage or Copperline Gorge? Let's go Lawn War Waste. Let's be difficult and play neither one. I just kind of want to have the cut down up. Since our opponent has played Mountain on turn 1, I feel like that's probably a good idea. Oh, Thran Portal. They are red-white. Optimistic Scavenger. Okay, let's cut down that. Do they have a thing that gets it above cut down? They do. They have a Monstrous Rage, but that gets the rage out of their hand. That said, now they have a 3/3. So that's kind of crappy. Let's Copperline. And I guess since they're tapped out, we just kill it, right? We just kill this. Pay it. We go to 18 to do so, but that's a lot of creatures. Like, 1 creature is a lot of creatures for them. Let's Finn. Play our tapped Restless Cottage. They didn't do anything turn 3, so that's what I mean. Like, it's a lot of creatures. Taking out 1 creature is a coup against this deck. Also, I think having Deathtouch creatures is probably pretty good against them. All right, so what is the play here? I think we just try to get in with Finn and see if we meet removal. We do not. That's gross. Okay. Well, I think I'm going to Preacher here. That way we can double up on Preacher triggers next turn because we're at 18 up. Also, if they have some sort of exile removal like Sheltered by Ghosts, we can... Okay, right. I didn't want to play the Unstoppable Slasher into exile removal. But, yeah, we just win anyway. They scoop it because sometimes you kill one creature against these decks and they're just done. So, we take our low rank up. You take those when you get them. Let's try another one. We're actually kind of doing well with this deck tonight, I think. All right, 3 Karsi Revenants, a Go for the Throat, and a Nibelheim Aflame. No way to actually get black mana in our opener, though. That's a classic reroll, but if we draw a single Swamp or Forest, we are in business. So, like, I'm really tempted. Opponent does go first here, so I kind of think we're steering towards an iceberg if we keep this. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. If they're mono red and we have, like, if we can actually get to Karsi Revenant, maybe. You know, we get to draw an extra card. It's something. Yeah, YOLO, man. I mean, what does it really mean? It's a game of Magic the Gathering on Arena in Silver tier. You know what I mean? Like, it's just a game in the first place, but it's really just a game when you think about it. Here comes Ruin Lurker Bat. That's a cool card. Blacklead Cliffs, never punished. Never in my life have I been punished, but we still can't get to the Karsi Revenant, but we can get to the Gopher. I guess that's step 1, our master plan. We might be able to blow this deck out. But we'll see. We don't know what this is yet. Healer's Hawk and Ruin Lurker Bat. Into Ruin Lurker Bat. Okay. Ashnod was the case that they gave me. Let's play the Mountain. Just flying lifelink, guys, huh? You trying to get your dailies? Let's see. If we can actually get to the Karsi Revenant, we can invalidate their entire team with one guy, but we'll see if we actually get there. They play in a Johnny's Pridemate, and I was planning on killing a Ruin Lurker Bat, but we cannot let them have a Pridemate. That much is for sure. We need a black mana this turn. Right now, we need it. Come on. Give it to me. Oh, I need this black mana. Untapped, preferably, game. I know how you like to do things. It is a green. We should have played the Verge. We should have played the Verge. That hurts. That hurts. It really does. But we're not out of it yet. We're not. Let's play Ashnod. And then next turn we might just Nibelheim Aflame. Pridemate? Yeah, we have to. Leonin Vanguard? Oh boy, I'm going to feel pretty bad for them this coming up turn. Sorry, Howling. So we go to 13 here, and they are at 28, which is pretty good. They get a huge Pridemate. It's a 6/6. It's all for naught. I am so sorry. I think your deck is cool. I like these mono white life gain decks, but that said, all your guys are dead. I'm so sorry. You don't have any cards in your hand, and now we can Karsi Revenant, and we have Go for the Throat if you get another Pridemate. And it's just not... You draw a land for turn 2. I'm so sorry, Howling. It's a cool deck. I love you. I'm so sorry. So that actually worked out. Nibelheim Aflame has won us like 3 games tonight. We get to duress turn 1, Finn turn 2. And opponent goes first. So I don't know. It should be fine. This is fine. Famous last words. Put it on my tombstone. We're up against Ammo Gillette here. Red-white mana into Heartfire Hero. That's not great news. It's duress. We're going to have to take a shot in the mouth to do this, which also not amazing. Not the best thing I ever saw. You're Sheltered by Ghosts. Callous Sellsword in the hand with a Monstrous Rage, though, huh? But next turn, I can get the Sheltered out of your hand, and then I'm just taking like 1 per turn, you know? Sure. Let's get the Rage. I guess they couldn't have necessarily... Oh, Emberheart they drew. Okay. Emberheart's good. Emberheart's so good. So we can play Finn, but it just gets Sheltered. We gotta Go for the Throat the Emberheart. So here, we just take the Sheltered out of their hand. I'm afraid. We're gonna take a lot of damage this game, but Maybe like Carsey Revenant can help us get back in it? It's possible. Feather of Flight on the Heartfire hero. Huh. Okay, we're taking 6 and going to 9. 876 once the Heartfire dies. Okay. Oh, we got a cut down. Ooh. Yeah, we're just going to have to take some damage. That's all there is to it. Let's hope they don't have a 1 mana spell in their hand. I think we sequence it like this. We, well. Yeah, we have to cast Gopher first. We have to go to 7 to make these plays, but that could be okay. Cut down now. 4. We'll go to 4 altogether. That's alright. That is alright. Carsey Revenant, please help me. We're going to have to go to 2 to cast it. And that'll put us in Burst Lightning range. Here's a Manifold Mouse. Gopher is the draw. Okay. So, actually... Okay, we're at 4. We go to 2. Burst Lightning kills us. And I don't want that. You think they have it? I have to have it. Carsey Revenant's on the table for a turn. We win the game, you know? Unless they have a Braid or Lightning Strike. There's a couple things they could have. Go to 3 if we Gopher and Finn. I don't know. What do you guys think? I think maybe Carsey's the play, just for YOLOs. You know what I mean? What if they draw Haste Creature, though? What if they draw Haste Creature? Finn. I'm going Finn. Chad's Vampire. Nah, I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try this. It's just Finn. What do you got? Demonic Ruckus? No thank you. We're gonna go to 3. And that's gonna be their turn. Black mana, but it's not untapped. Let's go to 1. No attacks. None. Woo-hoo. Okay, so we draw a land this turn, but we can get in with Revenant. Put him at 17. We go to 4. We can Restless Cottage on blocks if we need to. So maybe I should have attacked with Finn. Hell. Try to just get him as many poison counters as possible. It's our turn. Nibelheim Aflame. That could come in handy. I was thinking about coming in with Cottage, but no. It's coming with both of the boys. That'll put them at enough poison counters so we can kill them next turn. And we still have Restless Cottage. We're at 7. I think we win the game. I think. But they could go like Heartfire into Monstrous Rage into Sellsword. And I think we'd lose. Feather of Flight on the Revenant. Nice. Nice. They're going to draw a card, though. Did it do anything? Oh, my goodness. We just keep winning games. Opponent goes. That's how we've been losing our games tonight. The ones we do lose. I'm taking this. 2 red sources, a bunch of Deathtouch dudes, and a Nibelheim Aflame. Like, sure. I'm going to play the Ash Nod. Like, if I'm putting a Lightning Rod for removal out there, it's going to be Ash. Not Tiny. Alright, second red mana. What's it going to be? Highway Robbery? Huh. What kind of game are you playing over there? Desperate Measures is in their deck. Okay, let's duress them. Let's see what kind of nonsense you're up to, Tonberry. Ooh, it's a Kuja deck. Yikes, that's cool. That's so cool. Let's take the Cornered by Black Mages out of their hand and play the Tiny Bombs. Dude, I'm going to give him a nice. Anytime I see a Kuja, I'm going to give him a nice from now on. That's just so dope. Alright. If things get crazy, then we can just Nibelheim Ablaze or Nibelheim Aflame. But we have to have the lands. We're still looking to draw a 3rd land here. It's not a guarantee. Here it is. It's tapped, but that's... I guess that's fine. Finn on top. Land or fin, land or fin. Ooh, that's difficult. I want to land. I think I want to land. Yeah, just one attacker here. Just decline every time, Ash. I'm not going to sack Tiny Bones to you. They do not block. Cool. They have black mana in their deck. They just can't get it. It's apparently nowhere. I'm going to see if they want to trade here. You want my Tiny Bones? You can have them. Yeah, all right. Slasher comes down. We need a 4th mana. Like, they draw Swamp, they get Kuja. You know. Rin's Resolve. There's black mana, but it's tapped. Alright, and we get a Gopher. Sick. Alright, so let's get in with the boys. We're going to deal a bunch of damage to them because Slasher. They go to 7. Let's get another Slasher down. And that should do it. I mean, it's, they just like slam Kuja this turn. Second tap Black Source. Slam Kuja. So sorry. I'm so sorry, buddy. I'm so sorry. I could Nibelheim Aflame here. That would be actually really funny. That would be so funny. But we just have to go for the Kuja. I'm sorry, man. Sometimes Magic lines up that way. Yeah, I know. Sorry. They scoop. I'm sorry. There's been like 3 times we've won with this deck tonight that I've like felt bad.